Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Path of Radiance. Anyways, I say we just go right into chapter 19. So, last night, since I plan on finishing this game this week, as I mentioned in past recording, I was like, okay, so, won't we start getting Radiant Dawn ready? And unfortunately, since my computer yeeted itself, I had to, I was like, oh crap. I don't have all my save data, so, well, I was looking for a save that I could load, so like, because I'm going to be doing it on a second playthrough, because there's some stuff you can already access on the second playthrough. So while I was doing that, I got curious. You know what? I'm curious how much Radiant Dawn is going for right now on eBay. It's probably horrendous. I now legally own a copy of Radiant Dawn for the Wii, and that is honestly so cool. Okay, so there's no supports? Okay. I'm so pumped that I own it. It hasn't arrived yet, but by the end of the month, I will have Radiant Dawn, and I'll be able to play it on TV. Ike, which troop should we fall in with? We have received no orders yet. Tormod, Miriam, I know I've asked you many times, but are you sure you want to be here? You keep asking that. Maybe you don't want us here. Is that it? I don't know what to think. Sorry, my throat. No, it's not that at all. To be honest, the battle ahead is going to be hard. It looks bleak. I'd rather those without direct ties to Crimea not get involved. A bleak battle? What about trying to free all the slaves of Benyon? Now those were bleak battles. Bleak battles are a specialty, right, Miriam? Yes, you are. Yet, thanks to Ike's time in Benyon, things have changed completely. That's right. The Apostle has promised to press her investigation until there's not a single League slave left in the entire nation. So there's no reason for you two to continue fighting, is there? You don't owe me anything. We're going to fight with you, Ike. We want to help. It is our right to join you in this, just as it is your right to refuse us. To be perfectly frank, I'd be willing to beg to get you to join us. Both of you, all right? All right. Ha! You can count on us. Tanith, do you have a moment? General Ike. What is it? Is there a problem? I thought you might be able to provide me with some information. Yes? What can you tell me about King Dayan? I'd like to know something of him before I have to face him in battle. Truth be told, I've never fought him either. I cannot give you any specifics, but I will tell you what little I do know. Please, whatever you can tell me will be appreciated. Ashnard's coronation. Let me see. Yes, it was 18 years ago. You see, a plague had struck the capital, spreading out to affect the surrounding region of Navasa and beyond. Ashnard was crowned the year after the great tragedy had finally subsided. In the entire history of Tellius, no calamity had claimed the lives of so many Beork and Legu. Now since the Great Flood, you will find out a whole lot more about this event in Radiant Dawn, by the way. 2 years before it struck Benyon, and the entire population of Cernus was nearly obliterated. The year after that, close to 1,000 Beork, nobles and peasants alike, perished in Dayan. Nobles, you say? So the royal family fell victim to the plague as well. Yes, the reigning king and queen and some 20 years old princes and princesses fell ill. And everyone who fell ill perished. For a time, the people despaired of losing the entire royal bloodline of Dayan. It seemed that none would survive. And yet Ashnard survived. He did. It is quite interesting, in a sense. You see, his name was never mentioned in any talk of secession before that time. He was of such a distant bloodline that he was unlikely to be king. In another place, though, his name is already well known. Where was that? On the battlefield. As you know, Dayan is home to many brave warriors. At the time, then Prince Ashnard was said to have been a match for an entire troop of Pegasus Knights. Benyon and Dayan both kept close watch over their borders, and their patrols fought in many skirmishes. Although there was no war to speak of, these land disputes did end with Dayan claiming a small piece of Benyon's soil. It would be no exaggeration to say that this is solely due to the strength of one man, Ashnard. Forgive me, I've spoken longer than I intended. It's about time we get back to the business of marching preparation. No, Thank you for telling me so much. If we have another chance, please, share more of your stories. Understood. General Ike, all troops are ready to move out. Alright. Can you have them wait? Do you want them to fall out and wait in the tents? Or do you rather they form up and stand in attention? Go ahead and have them stand down. I'll call them when I'm ready. Yes, sir. Begging your pardon, sir. All troops have been ordered to stand down. Moreover, General Tanith requests her orders. I heard Pegasus Knights to stand down as well. Am I supposed to decide that too? General Ike, you've been given command of the entire army, sir. We do not move without your orders, sir. General Tanith's troops are to follow General Tanith's orders. Understood, sir. General Tanith's Pegasus Knights will not be deployed unless there is a request for reinforcements. Those are the orders of General Tanith. By your leave, sir. Anyways, this chapter has one interesting thing about that, and other than that, it's kind of, who cares? It's kind of a boring chapter, but that's fine. Really, after chapter 17, it's really fine. And especially with the next chapter. I hate the next chapter. And after the next chapter, smooth rolling for a while. My Lord Ike, are preparations complete? Yes. The enemy should not yet be aware that we've come this far. We're going to launch a surprise attack and try to capture the wall on our first charge. Please wait for us at the base camp. Very well. There's no need to look so worried. We're well prepared, and we've got you as our good luck charm. Thank you for that, but do be careful, my Lord Ike. Hey, don't worry. This may be our first battle as an official army, but we fought Dayan many times. We're going to win. After all, I can't lose my very first battle as a Sinudu noble, now can I? I believe in you, and I know that you will be victorious. Come back safe. Is everyone ready? Let's move out. Hold a moment, my Lord Ike. In the sky, something's coming. Who's that? Ah, Ike. Well met. It appears that you're getting ready for your first battle as Crimea's army. And you're escorting the Hera and siblings back to Phoenicius, right? Was the original plan, but someone here insisted that we follow you. Quite unreasonably, I might add. You treated us with courtesy, Beork. We must act accordingly. Isn't that so, Leah? Oh, what was her voice? No, it was, oh yeah, it was... You said your name was Ike, correct? Yes. You aided my sister and me during a time of danger. We Herons hold courtesy in high esteem. We must repay our debt to you. That's really not necessary. We are practitioners of Sheed magic. We cannot fight, but we can imbue our allies with strength. If you so wish it, I will travel with you. This way I will repay you for what you have done. You were lucky to find your sister. Shouldn't you stay by her side? Leanne understands what I must do. In that case, I see. Welcome. Thank you. I swear on the honor of my clan that I can do my clan to do all I can to strengthen your cause. It's settled then, and you'll get aid from me as well. Janeth? Right here, Your Majesty. You'll go to the Crimean army and protect Racing. Leave it to me. You too, Roki. Alright? Of course. Tamar, it's too much. I cannot accept this. You're already watching over Leanne and my father as well. These past 20 years, I know what it's been like for you living in Phoenicius. I'm only sorry I can't do more. Tamar, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. King Phoenicius, I will guard Racing well. When Crimea is retaken, I will see him safely return to you. And I take you at your word. Your actions have created a bond of trust between yourselves and the Hawk and Heron clans. If you find yourself in a dire position, you can call on me. No matter what, I will fly to your aid. We gained a strong ally where we had not thought to look for one, didn't we? Yes, we certainly do. Beast tribe and bird tribe. There's no difference between us. We finally understand one another. Yes, I think you're right. Now let's get started. Everyone, move out. So, if I go over here. Have Rolf talk to him and kill him with Ike. Okay, I don't like the auto-default units. Let's eat it all out. Sorry. Jill, Stefan, Mist, Oscar, Kieran, Rayson, Jonathan, Astrid, Mia, Cool. And no Titania. Because I'd much rather start getting levels on John F. Yeah. There you go. If the animation is, it's like. Yep, that's still pretty good. Okay, let's go! So if I don't talk much this video, sorry, it's just, you know. It appears the Crimean army has arrived. It's time to put our plan into action. The main body of Kilva's army await atop the western summit. A small unit will remain here and cooperate with you. This is correct, is it not? It is. What could His Majesty be thinking? Why does Dan ally herself with some backwater subhuman nation? I don't know. There's no way we can expect to underestimate the supreme thoughts of the king. All we can do is perform the task set before us by His Highness. That is everything. Yes, of course. The Crimean army has no idea we're aware of their every move. Vermin. What does that untrained group of vagabonds think they can do? I don't care how talented he is. The young commander is nothing more than a young mercenary with delusions of grandeur. We've nothing to fear. We'll show them what real war is like. If they kill us ravens, how should we deal with them? The subhuman freaks. Let's use them as bait. We just sacrifice them and reduce our own human casualties. A fantastic idea. Make sure that the men are thoroughly instructed. Yes, sir. You there, halt! You're an unfamiliar face. You'll know it soon enough. You filthy piece of offal! You will bow your head to a superior officer. He's got a lot of nerve, hasn't he? Is he one of yours? Yes, sir! He's the new recruit who's only assigned to me today. Please accept my apologies for his lack of training or manners whatsoever. If he's good, I can overlook almost any character flaw. Go and kill as many Crimeans as you can. Help my name be remembered with honor and glory. Yes, sir. Pah! Come to me, dregs of Crimea. I will teach what it means to oppose the might of Daeon. Yeah. And that means death. That is what you teach. Okay. Mia? I suspect that you will fail. No offense, but I suspect that you will fail. Ike is single-handedly now the third best unit in the game, thanks to the fact that he can get 20 more level ups and Aether. That makes him only behind Astrid and Jill, probably. And I've already started using Astrid recently. The Debbie Band does not work on Racing. When he's in beast form, not beast form, when he's in bird form, he will be able to rejuvenate all 4 units surrounding him. So, essentially a genealogy dancer as opposed to a normal dancer. So, last video I don't know if it was last video, I know last session, I kind of touched on the fact that I think this game, oh, why did I move Jill up there? I don't want her up there, because Jill's gonna have to deal with. Yuck over here. Unfortunately, I didn't bring Tanith. Yeah, she's gonna deal with the wyverns. I didn't bring Tanith, but she has a pretty cool skill. I do intend to bring her eventually. Nope. So yeah. So why do I think that this is a really willful successor? I just think it takes a lot of the ideas that was introduced and expands upon them. I think it's that simple. That's a good sign. Bows, by the way, do work on Janeth, Yolki, etc. They do work on that. So. Do be careful. And Rayson. That is the one weakness Rayson has. He's a flyer. And a dancer, which means he's bows will yeet him out of existence. I like that 38 critical. I could tell the killer bow is gonna be good on her. I did forge a bow, but it requires a bow rank, so she can't use it yet. But it's like really powerful. She has C bow rank. I don't think she used Ray bow. I think Ray bow requires A. Oops. B. Yeah, she still can't use it though. Aether is what you call, holy cow, that is good. Oh well. Janeth, sure. So I guess I probably should show how this chapter works. So, long-range magic. Magic. I was just checking to make sure it wasn't long range. Sworn does not have a win, does he? No, not even close. Yeah, if I have one complaint about this game gameplay-wise, it takes way too long to get weapon levels. Like, it takes ages. When I mean ages, I mean centuries. Ages. So he doesn't have Kanto. Really? I've never really tried to use the birds before. I mean, only recently did I start even using flippin' Rayson. And well, Rayson's good. I like Rayson. He'll be used in every chapter. So yeah, Radiant Dawn. I'm excited for it to arrive and just pop it in one night, crank up the TV volume. I'll probably bring my Wii U upstairs. So bring my Wii U upstairs to my room, go there, crank up the volume, and just like, love life, man. See, typically it's pretty expensive, but I was able to get it for the price of just a regular, for essentially a PS5 game. $65, $5 shipping. Which is, for a game I already know I like, in a game that typically goes for a minimum of 80 or 90 typically, that's a pretty darn good price. I honestly consider it a steal. I'm pumped to play it. I'm pumped to play it, you know. honestly, the more I think about Radiant Dawn, the more I love it. It has one of the best soundtracks. I think the 3 best soundtracks in the franchise, in order of best to worst, are Genealogy, Radiant Dawn, I can't remember what it's called. Shadow Dragon, actually. Yeah. Is it bolting? Okay, it's bolting. I was about to say, if it's not bolting, then I shouldn't move him in, because wind magic, flyers, no good. Yeah. So that obviously gets me pretty excited. I'm very pumped to play it. Frankly. I love its soundtrack. And I think all the Fire Emblem games have at least a good soundtrack. I mean, the first 4 games, I think, have exceptional soundtracks. Just exceptional. 1 and 2 have some of the best NES soundtracks. And I think, I just love how they sound. 3 has, Book 1 is an amazing remake of if I can speak, of an NES soundtrack. Then I think the Book 2 soundtrack is fantastic with a ton of great tracks. Fire Emblem 4 is my favorite. Fire Emblem 5 and 6 both have a lot of really good tracks. Not like contender for amazing, but still really good. Shadow Dragon, I think it has the best of all the remakes soundtrack-wise, honestly. I think it easily is the best remake soundtrack-wise. No question. The original tracks are great and the remake tracks are fantastic. New Mystery has fantastic original tracks, but its remake tracks vary, as some tracks I don't like the sound of. Like, I don't like how Holy War sounds in the remake, unfortunately, which is a shame because it's one of my favorite tracks in the original Fire Emblem. For the most part, I think it sounds great. And Shadows of Valencia. It does a great job. It sounds great as well. It's probably my second favorite of the remake soundtracks, but Shadow Dragon's my favorite. Obviously, in my little spiel there, I didn't mention 7, 8, 9, or anything after Radiant Dawn, not including the remake. What gives? You may be saying. I don't... For the most part, I think Fire Emblem 7 has an average soundtrack. There's a couple of map themes I like. A couple of character things I like. I don't... But there's a lot that I don't like. Sacred Stones, I like its final map theme. I like its final boss music. And I like its recruitment theme. Other than that, not my favorite. Far from my favorite, in fact. 9, I think is... 9 is really good, but I don't think it's really the quality of the other ones. Hey, what are those stupid crows doing here? Ravens. They betrayed not only me, but Oligu. And Asala, you dastard. Now he can rejuvenate 4 people at once. So obviously he has a Night Killer. So what is my strategy? Ike, he's the bike. We rush him in on a type. Who is the most defense? 18, 15, 16. Astrid! Or is it Ike? Astrid legitimately has the most defense out of any of my units. What is wrong with me in this game? Oh, it helps that I gave her some. I am not ready to engage, Shinon yet. Wrong purse. That works fine. Yeah, I don't like Awakening soundtrack. And I think Fates, I think it's good, but I just find it too forgettable. To mention, Three Houses, I don't like a lot of the map themes, and the map themes to me are the most important ones, so if I don't like a lot of the map themes, it immediately devalues the soundtrack. That being said, Funeral of Flowers is my second favorite map theme behind Leaf and Source of Victory Leaf. With my Yungdril bias yet again. If you get a critical, you'll kill. You shouldn't have killed without a critical though, but okay. Strength of skill. Nice. Next turn I'll have to bait out Shinon. But not this one. Because Rolf isn't close enough to be able to talk. And I also don't want my bait to have literally a problem. So yeah, either. I could explain it or I could just let you watch it. But essentially, when it triggers, you get a strike of Soul and a strike of Luna. The first one is Luna. Luna negates all defenses. And Soul takes enemy health. So the first strike is Luna. And the second strike is Aether. So the second strike will heal you while the first one will just do an absolute truck load of damage. And actually, thanks to Race, then I can actually just bait out Shinon now. Never know how much backup you're gonna need to get Shinon. Because if you want to recruit Shinon, it has to be Ike that kills him, and he will join you at the end of the chapter. Enemy phase! My arrows will find you no matter where you run. Wow, that was pitiful. That was pitiful. Wow! And that's why I left Jill there. I knew there'd be more reinforcements. That's actually not why. I literally just forgot about Jill.
Shinon?
Rolf.
Shinon, it's you!
Look at you. You've grown so much. You actually look like an archer.
Really? Ha ha!
I need a cough drop for the next video. You always did have what it takes. It's just like I told you. You train the right way, and you'll surpass both your brothers. Well, one of them is dead, so he's already surpassed Boyd by being alive.
I got a good teacher!
Yeah, you did. You ever told anyone else about that, have you?
Nope. Never said a word. I keep my promises.
Good man.
Shinon?
What?
Are you with the enemy?
Yep. Stop that. I told you things like this happen. Did you forget?
But it's not fair!
Ready your bow. It's time for the pupil to face his master. It is time for Ike to absolutely slaughter this ungrateful piece of dirt. Huh. I always knew it would come to this, Ike. Shinon. Watch yourself! No, watch yourself, you dip. Ugh, curses. Don't move. You'll tear the wound wide open. What are you planning? You do it! Now finish me. Idiot. And he will join you in the 2 chapters. And I want her to get her bow skill up, so I'm gonna have her yeet this guy. Yeah, my friend, literally, he played this chapter last night. I've officially caught up to him. My original goal was to always be ahead of him, and then I didn't for forever. Yeah, he actually got, Astrid, yesterday, though, unfortunately, his Astrid isn't nearly as godly as mine. This guy is a little painful. Astrid will make quick work of him, especially with the critical. The crows can be a little bit tough, really, if you don't know how to deal with them. How to deal with them? Astrid. Hey, YouTube, I will actually, you won't notice it, but I'll be right back. Hello, YouTube. So, as it turns out, I am actually going to be doing stuff. Now, you're not going to notice it, but I decided to take this time, since I'm going to be doing stuff really quickly, that has me pause the recording. I want to show you this. So, if you're in the middle of the chapter and you're like, I gotta go do something, suspend. I just wanted to show it. When I come back, I'll come back in the middle of the chapter. But, yeah. Be back in a sec. Okay. Anyways, let's continue where I left off. In case you're wondering, it's been like 3 hours. No. It's a longer break than I thought. But dinner is also always worth it. Just, yeah. Obviously, she has a bow equipped, so she's not going to counterattack. It would be cool if that was a skill that existed in this game, but not yet. That is... I think it wasn't added as a skill until 3 houses, but bows work unique in Childs of Valentia, so I believe like 1-4 or 1-5 range bows existed anyways in there. I can't remember exactly what they are other than they're broken OP. So that's really all I need to remember. Watch none of these guys have had a Worm Slayer, which is effective against cavalry. I also learned classic controllers actually work for Radiant Dawn. So I guess when I do Radiant Dawn, I'll be using one of those things. Crit, please. Crit, crit, crit! Yes. Again, I mean, Astrid's quickly risen to be one of my favorite units. I want to get her to at least B bow, but A bow so I can have her use that Omega silver bow I created. Otherwise, I'll just have Shinon use it, I guess. It costs like 20,000 gold or something. It costs an absurdly high amount. But it also is literally an amazing thing. Oh, Silent Stav. I can't remember, are Silent Stavs the only status stav in this game, or is there a sleep? I know where the Restore Staff is useful, because I've been wondering, where is the Restore Staff useful in this game? Chapter 23. In fact, I'm finally to a point in this darn of a game. I actually know every single chapter that's coming up next. I remember everyone. And they range from a lot of fun to, oh my goodness, why does this exist? To even just, this is just a flat map with a ton of enemies. What is the point? I know I said it previously, but chapters like this remind me Why are you able to bring so many units? Like, I'm not used to most of these units this chapter. Bow. But she also has the full guard, so it does nothing. Though it's only times 2 effectiveness in this game anyways. I guess I'll have her equip the hand axe. Because they're all ranged. And I want her to be able to yeet them during enemy phase as well. As player phase and enemy phase. Because they do have to die, because this is a route map, so they have to die no matter what. Can Wrath Advantage stack in this game? I know they can't with Thracia, but I will look at that in between the recordings, I guess. If they can. Oh, hell. Duh. I want to kill the boss this turn. I'm gonna have Astra do it just because I think she's the most capable of doing it. Yeah. I am. How do you do with this sword equipped? Oh. You double, which is always nice. Ah, then you dodge. That's also always very nice. Are you for once decent? You only take 7 damage. You don't do a lot, but if you get a critical... Oh, you attack. Now you do only 7 damage, but you also attack twice. Get a critical. I was about to say critical wouldn't be enough, because it only do 21 damage. Sometimes you're correct when you don't want to be correct. That was one of those times. The critical did nothing, and I was worried about that as soon as I said something. Oh well. Oh sweet, Ike gets to move again because Beast form. I can move. I can get the kill I think I want him to. Yeah. You fools! It must be good fortune that has brought you this far. But you'll need more than luck to get over this wall. You gotta adapt. I got too close. I didn't realize Ike was that low. Give me a rescue. How much food will they have in bird form? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is taking an interesting turn. I did do that. Yep. This map is taking an interesting turn. And sorry if my voice, gives out. It doesn't hurt, it's just weak. Nice. As they'll say, it'll become real sad if she dies. Yeah, no. But of course! Okay, I love that. That was fun. Now that she has a hand axe equipped, they're like, let's go right next to her. Because they're too afraid otherwise. Oh, shoot! You missed, Jill. Okay, Janeth, can you get the kill? You can. That's pretty cool. Missed. You get a heal Ike now. Because Ike, by the way, if he missed, he would have died. Because that was an adept trigger. Just a thought. That would have sucked. You get a game over on a chapter like this? Oh, man. That would have sucked. Something I never mentioned beforehand. Here's the thing. If I get a game over, for the sake of YouTube, I will actually replay up to that point to finish the series. Because this is an Iron Man, yes, but I do also want to get the whole game on YouTube this time, like Sacred Stones. Which means I will literally replay everything still as an Iron Man and get back there. Just for the sake of showing all of the entire game. Yeah. The further in I get, the more painful of a thought that is. But also the further in I get, I think the least likely it is to happen. Because I'm at a point where a lot of my super strong units are, well, exactly that, super strong. I'm at a point where essentially we're starting to get to a point where Ike is all I need. We're not exactly at a point where, oh, other than Ike, I don't need anything else. But we're almost at, I only need Ike. Once Ike gets to about level 10 promoted, oh yeah, Ike is literally... Ike is one of the best units in this game, because he obviously starts out pretty weak, but he has good growth rates, and obviously his promo gains are also pretty good. Nice, that was a nice level. Can you kill the non-Legu one? Yeah, you can. Finish it. Finish it before it even starts. Yep, and that's another level up on Ike. What, level 4 now? Ah, that's a good level up. Strength. Strength is still like... Strength is one of the best things to get in this game. I'm only going to use Raisin just for the XP. I think his growth rates are probably abysmal like almost every dancer in the entire franchise. But, you know. That's... Resistance is actually amazing. I did not... Nope. You don't have resistance, do you? Okay. I love all your strength for no reason. Huh. That resistance is actually pretty good, though. Interesting. Yeah, though, like, he has 0 way to attack, though. Because you can't equip weapons on the Legu. Boom! I did not expect a critical, I just expected a good hit. But no, like... Crap. I lost. This is a plumb chance for me to get a leg up in this world, too. Shinon. Ha! I can't believe that. Wanted to face his little Lord Ike. Looks like I've lost my edge. I'm ready, boy. Go on. Finish what you started. Come back to the company. I don't think so. You never liked me. As far as I can remember, you have never liked me. That's right. Still don't. You called me a weakling. Said I was nothing without the help of my father. That's what you said, right? That's why you said you hated me. Sounds like me. Don't you get it? I just beat you. So your reasons don't hold water anymore, do they? It's enough you beat me, now you're gonna talk me to death? I'll say it once more. Come back to the company. I acknowledge your abilities. As commander, I want you with us. Let's have another go around. I win and I'm commander. Agreed? I win and you fall in line. Agreed? Don't worry, boy. I'll make it quick. Let's go. Obviously, Ike wins. General! We seized control of the surrounding area, and the remaining Dayan troops are retreating. General? Oh, right. Understood. I beg you leave. General. Weird. No, you never looked relaxed. Nasir, what's going on? We haven't seen much of you lately. I've been a bit busy. In order to leave Bagnan, I had to sell my ship and dismiss the crew. There's a lot to take care of. Is that so? It looks like you've been caught up in our struggle after all. Are you alright with that? I mean, I know you've got a lot of your own manners to handle. It's not like I've abandoned my own interest to join up with the Crimean army. For me, I've judged that there's value in traveling with you. So don't worry about it overly much. If you say so. You're a fairly knowledgeable fellow, so it's nice having you around. I think it's mutual. Now then, I've got some good news. What is it? Senior officials in Gallia are moving to action. Until now, they've been content to take a defensive stance and wait it out, but it appears this never-ending stalemate has exhausted their patience. Ike, this victory here today was a very important thing. It may prove to be a decisive first step in breaking Dayan's power. News of it will spread like wildfire over the entire continent and give countries confidence to speak out against Dayan. With Crimea as a rallying point, Gallia may well be moved to join this war. You just need to keep winning. If you can do that, the road will open before you. History will be made. Could Dayan truly fall in our hands? Could I make that happen? Me? Use what you've been given, and great things will happen. You have it in you to lead, Ike. For now, it's merely one portion of the bird tribes, but your relationship is established. It's because you resolved to gain their trust, and then made it happen. This I'll do to my father. If my actions prove to be the right ones, it'll be due to the way my father raised me. If you treat others in good faith, they will follow you of their own volition. That's what he taught me. He was a magnificent man, wasn't he? When I was younger, I wanted nothing more than to be as strong as my father. And then I wanted to surpass him. Now that is a goal I'll never achieve. What's that? The border's been breached. Everyone was defeated. Not only the Dayan troops, but our own brigade as well. Cut down like wheat in a field. Ha! Well, that was impressively done. For a band of sellswords, that is. There's nothing else to do. Send a message to Dayan command and tell them the enemy is stronger than I expected. At once! Wait! Hold a moment. Yes? Send a Dayan human instead. I don't care which one, just don't use any of our troops. But a wingless human would take such a long time to... General McKean commands the next front. She's a very temperamental woman. But go if you like. Tell her that Kilva's ravens have been defeated. She'll roast you like a chicken and use your bones for stock. Understood, I will find a human. Who's there? Soren, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Where did that come from? I've no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. We're past that. Gallia's decision to join in this war was based on some new information they received, wasn't it? Cat got your tongue? Fine. I'll tell you what you've been doing here. You were to deliver Princess Crimea to Begnion to see if she could garner any support for her cause. And regardless of whether she got that assistance or not, to judge if she is worthy of Legu's support. Am I wrong? If you have figured all this out, why remain silent? Because your actions were beneficial to Princess Crimea. I determined that even if left to your own devices, you would not harm the princess. It sounds like you don't think that's the case anymore. You accomplished both missions, but you've come back anyway. To what end? I don't have to explain myself to you. That's true, only until I reveal your purpose to Ike. Everyone has a secret or two that he wants to bury somewhere deep, including you, Soren. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I trust that we understand each other. The army rises early tomorrow. I suggest we turn in. The enemy knew we were coming today. And do you think I'm responsible? Yes, I do. My, oh my. You really are suspicious, aren't you? Good night, Soren. Nice! That's a good amount of bonus XP. Anyways, like I normally do, I'm gonna finish up in base camp. Ooh, map! I like maps. I actually really do find them very interesting, actually. Princess Valencia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Dayan's border. Manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers, it was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dayan's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dayan. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creep to life once more. Chapter 19. Entrusted. This chapter can be a pain if you don't do one simple trick to make it not. And the reason it's super tough is Nisala. Nisala! King Nisala of Kilvas, I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Patrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Tor Garen? Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah! Kayake, you worthless dog! Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the General's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak, and Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy. Wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare insult Dayan, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Dayan? Never! Come now, General Patrine. I'm merely stating facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I will be taking the field myself. Seems like you've set the stage for a great performance. General Patrine, Kilvas will always stand at Dayan's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kilvas and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups. Or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. We must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? Ha! I am sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of cell swords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, these crows are complete scum. Give them that one, even the smallest opening, he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. Whoa. Hey, I got money. How did I get money? Like, really though, how did I get money? Anyways, so I'll look it up on this computer while that one's booting up. Okay. Oh boy. How does Wrath work? Okay. It is not Thracia Wrath. It's Genealogy Wrath. So it actually is probably better on Mia? I don't know yet. Word XP. So what? The only unit I mean, no, not worth it. So yeah, he's a level 2 sniper, so now he went from being one of the best units to kind of just on par with everyone else. Again, like always, in between episodes I'll deal with item management. I don't think really I'm doing much this time around, actually, so that'll make everything easy. You know what? I'm not gonna waste bonus XP on Mia. I'm actually not Mia, Marcia. I'm actually start stockpiling it. Well, YouTube, that ends this video. See you next time.